Episode 59 or 59 episodes required a lot of learning. 59 episodes required an increase of my mental, emotional, and spiritual fortitude. 59 episodes required more money invested than I ever thought I would. 59 episodes required a different version of me. Question: what do you do when what you thought is required is only the minimal that's required? Jose, I like that. I like that. I like that. What do you do when you thought you was giving it your all and you realize that's just bare minimum? What do you do? Because what I've learned on the journey is greatness has to be worked for even when you don't feel like it. One of my mentors once told me, a prepared man is better than a prepared message. Now, that was great for speaking, but I took it into another context. In life, you can only prepare so much. Okay, so a lot of people remember AI said, practice, practice, and we'll be like, well, AI ain't never won no ring. I bet. But here's what I mean by there's some fighters, watch this, that walk around fight ready. And there's some fighters that gotta drop weight and gain weight. Floyd walked around fight ready. So the wear and tear on his body that most fighters have to make weight, he spent more time just becoming the better version. Or he spent more time studying for the opponent. He ain't have to work on, I gotta make weight. Let me ask you a question before we go any further. Are you so focused on making weight that you can't prepare for the fight? Jose, I'm in the bag early. I'm in the bag early. Are you so focused on making weight? Because when you focused on making weight, there's a different type of focus that has to shift when you now got to focus on preparing for the fight. And I want you to understand something. Success is a heavyweight. Greatness is a heavyweight. So that means you got to get your weight up. And when you get your weight up, you still have to bring power. You still have to bring skill set. You still gotta bring movement. You still gotta bring IQ. So in order to fight the heavyweights, you gotta adjust. You can't just focus on getting your weight up. Y'all too focused on getting your weight up. You gotta walk around ready. Like every day I walk around ready. Because I know that this fight is a 15-rounder. In order to build wealth, in order to do something great, you gotta be in that Thriller in Manila mode. Okay, that might be a little out of some of their league, Jose. I need you to go Google the Thriller in Manila. I want you to understand. Watch this. Ooh, this is good, Jose. Watch this. Watch this. This one you had Ali and Frazier. Ali beat Frazier the first fight. Frazier beat Ali the second fight. The third fight, all you training for is I already know you ain't gonna really do nothing different. Ali know Frazier ain't gonna do nothing different. Frazier know it now requires endurance. It now requires mental fortitude. It now requires who wanted the most. Okay, let me make this make sense before I go there. Watch this. You ain't never been successful, but you know one thing. You know what it's like to be check to check. You know what it's like to be middle class. You know what it's like to be working class. Yo, you gotta fight every day. You in a 15-round fight you in a life fight every day. Watch this. In the 15th round, when the bell rung, both of them was exhausted. Both of them wanted to quit. Ali, the only one, stood up.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper.
Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like, you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through, to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap. He said, I wanted to get up. Watch this. But my heart couldn't get up. They had a savage in front. He ain't no better fighter than me, but my legs ain't want to get up. What do you do when your mental say it's too much? What do you do when your heart say it's too much? What do you do when you looking over and you see your wife, you see your mother, you see your, let me make it make sense. I ain't just talking about Ali and Frazier. I'm talking about you being in a life fight. I'm talking about you being in a life fight when everything is against you. I'm talking about you getting up every day, you sitting in the rain, the bell ring, bing, bing, and you up. Because what I know is every day I open my eyes, life ready to fight. What I know is every day I open my eyes, my daughter gotta eat. What I know every day when I open my eyes, somebody, I gotta take care of somebody. I know every day when I open my eyes, payroll gotta get paid. I know every day when I open my eyes, the lights every day when I open my eyes, I gotta fight. And here's the crazy part. I got a couple belts already. Like, if I put my belts on right now, that'd be like, Trap, you a champion. Like, Trap, you done accomplished something that nobody ain't never done. Like, Trap, you done did something nobody in your family ain't never done. But what happens when good enough ain't enough? What happens when good enough is good, but good enough ain't great? The problem is we cool with being good. Frazier was chasing greatness, but Ali said, I want it more than you. At some point in your life, it ain't even about me being better than you. It's solely about me wanting it more than you. A lot of times we focus on skill. A lot of times we focus on, oh, he taller. Oh, she taller. Okay, let me make that make sense, Jose. Oh, he came from this. Oh, she came from that. Oh, this person helped them get this. Oh, they know them. Oh, they put them on. What happens when I just want it more than you, and I don't care who put you on, you just ain't gonna outwork me? What happens when you ain't gonna read more books than me? What happens when you ain't gonna take more losses than me? Because I'm cool with taking the losses because there's so much data in what happens when I stop blaming my setbacks? Okay, let me make it make sense. What happens when I don't blame it on going to jail for 10 years for attempted murder on robbery? What happens when I say, because I went to jail for 10 years, I'm going to get it anyway? Okay. What happens when you say, watch, this gonna hurt, this gonna be a little sensitive? What happens when you no longer let, because you was molested, be the reason why you ain't going after what you want to go after? What happens when you no longer let, because I had everything handed to me? What happens when you stop letting the criminal background? What happens when you stop letting the person that broke your heart? What happens when you stop letting the white man? I can't stop racism. What happens when the bell rang, bing, bing, I'm scratching? What happens? Thriller in Manila. Ali got up, Frazier said he just wanted it more than me. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's really important about that. God bless both of their souls. If you go look at the interview with Frazier and Ali, that haunted Frazier the rest of his life. That haunted Frazier. Jose, I watched the interview. When they talked to Frazier about that, he just put his head down. You know why? Because he knew that man across from him had he wanted it just a little. What happens when what you say in your mind and what you say in your heart, when it's met with the opposition, you say, I ain't got it in me.